Yeah, Spider-Man being the lead in the Kang Dynasty. I don't know. That is one thing I'm very curious about. Actually, yes. Andy brought up the question to me of like who he was like, who do you think the new lead of the Avengers is going to be? And I was like, oh, that's something I haven't even thought about.
I mean, the live show, John Campy goes like, who even are the Avengers?
Yeah,
I mean, the only reference to the Avengers in the last 5 movies was new member MODOK.
Yeah.
In which case,
spoilers, Jen. I haven't seen it, but MODOK is the new Avenger.
Yeah, he's joined the team.
Yes.
But so like we don't even know who's in there, and that's one of the questions I've been asking. Like, who's the new lead?
Mm-hmm.
Like we kind of had 2 before with Robert Downey Jr.'s like the personality, the fun, and then you kind of strategic and Captain America, and they have a great like dynamic between them. And you have Thor there too, and it just doesn't feel like we have. And anything that's obvious, like you think Spider-Man, he can be the biggest character, but you're going to get the 20-year-old kid to lead the army. Like, what?
I feel like there's a scenario where he could be. I read Kang Dynasty, and I don't feel like it's going to exactly pull from the Kang Dynasty run. I think it's a fine comic. I'm actually not the biggest fan of the Kang Dynasty comic. But in that, I feel like people who take more of a front and center approach of the Avengers there are actually surprisingly Wasp, who's a great lead in Quantumania, right? You know,
great character arc, really involved in the story, had a lot to do.
Yeah, so
I got to know her a lot better.
I was like, wow, she's amazing in this. I feel so much connection to her.
Definitely a title character that fits.
But they have Wasp, Carol Danvers, Thor, and Captain America, I would say, were a little bit more of like I think they took a little bit more front. There's like some other more obscure characters in there who have not been introduced yet, who I don't think are going to be introduced. But I could see them trying to propel some of them up because I think, you know, when we had the first set of Avengers, it was like Iron Man and Captain America, but we didn't really know. I think we just assumed who the lead would be because Iron Man was the introduction.
Right.
But even in a lot of runs, it's generally like Captain America's kind of lead. So I have no idea who the lead. I don't think it'll be Sam, but it would be cool if they found a way to finagle him in there.
Right.
Yeah, that's my thought process there.
Hey, this clip was pulled from a live stream I did over on Real Rejects with Greg. It's over 2 hours long. It was a ton of fun. If you enjoyed this clip, there's so much more over there. You can check it out, I think, right over there. You can subscribe to Real Rejects right around here. Thanks so much for watching. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.